Let me ask you a question. How many times have you told yourself, I've done enough? How many times have you looked at your life, at your work, and thought, this is it. I've made it. What if I told you, you're wrong? What if I told you the job's not finished? That you still have work to do? Because let's be real, you're not done, not even close. That dream you've been chasing, that potential deep inside you, you're only scratching the surface. The journey hasn't ended. It's just begun. The path to greatness doesn't have an endpoint. It's endless. But that's the beauty of it. It's a never-ending adventure. And every single day is a new opportunity to be better than you were yesterday. Calm but firm. You're just getting started. The truth is, improvement isn't a destination. It's not a box you check off, and it's certainly not something you achieve once and then stop. No, it's an ongoing process, a constant journey. It requires relentless commitment, every day, every moment. It's the little actions, the decisions you make when no one is watching. That's where the true growth happens. You might think that once you've reached a certain level, it's time to slow down, to relax. But that's when the real challenge begins. Complacency is the enemy of progress, and the moment you get comfortable, you start falling behind. Self-improvement is a mindset. It's a way of life. It's about waking up every day with the burning desire to be better than you were the day before. It's about asking yourself, how can I push my limits? How can I grow? How can I evolve? Think about it. Are you really living up to your potential? Or are you coasting on past achievements? Because the moment you think, I'm done, is the moment you stop growing. And if you're not growing, you're dying. Remember, the job's not finished. He had just led his team to a critical playoff win, but there was no celebration. Why? Because Kobe knew that winning one game wasn't enough. The championship hadn't been won yet. The job wasn't done. That mindset, that's what separates the good from the great. It's not enough to taste a little bit of success and then call it a day. You have to stay hungry. You have to stay driven. Because success isn't final. Just because you've won a few battles doesn't mean the war is over. You've got to keep going, keep improving, keep pushing forward. The journey never stops. And the moment you let up, the moment you think you've done enough, that's when the real danger sets in. The job's not finished because you are not finished. You have so much more to give, more to accomplish, more potential to unlock. And if you're willing to stay committed, if you're willing to keep grinding, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Here's the thing, every one of us has a future version of ourselves that's waiting to be realized. The stronger, smarter, more successful version of you is out there, but they're not going to appear by magic. They're only going to come to life if you put in the work. Think about where you want to be 5 years from now. Visualize the person you want to become. That person is a result of the choices you make today, the habits you form, the effort you put in, the struggles you're willing to endure. That's what's going to shape the future you. But here's the catch. If you stop now, if you think, I'm done, you'll never reach that version of yourself. You'll fall short. And the scariest part, you'll never know how far you could have gone. The job's not finished because you aren't finished. You still have untapped potential inside you. There's more strength, more resilience, more greatness waiting to be unleashed. But it won't happen unless you commit to improvement, unless you commit to being better today than you were yesterday. You owe it to yourself to keep going, to see how far you can go, to see what you're truly capable of. Because trust me, the best version of you is still out there. waiting. Now, I know what you're thinking, but it's hard. You're right. It is hard. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when the obstacles seem too big, the challenges too overwhelming, days when you wonder if it's all worth it. But here's the thing, those are the days that matter the most. Those are the moments when you grow the most. Because growth doesn't come from comfort. It comes from struggle. It comes from pushing through the pain, the fatigue, the doubt. The job's not finished just because things got hard. In fact, that's when the real work begins. Every great success story is filled with failures, setbacks, and challenges. But the difference between those who make it and those who don't is simple. The ones who make it keep going. They don't quit when things get tough. They dig deep. They find a way. And that's exactly what you need to do. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how many times you fall, you get back up and keep moving forward. Here's what I want you to do. Embrace the work. Don't just accept it. Love it. Love the grind. Love the struggle. Love the days when it feels like nothing is going your way. Because those are the days that will define you. Those are the days that separate the ordinary from the extraordinary. Commit yourself to getting better every single day. Not for anyone else, but for you. Because at the end of the day, it's not about proving anything to others. It's about proving something to yourself. Proving that you have what it takes to keep going, to keep growing, to never settle. Remember, the job's not finished. And as long as you have the will to grow, you still have work to do. So here's my challenge for you. Don't stop now. Don't settle. The job's not finished, and there's so much more you can achieve. But it starts with a choice. A choice to commit to improvement. A choice to keep pushing, keep grinding, keep growing. Hit that subscribe button and join me on this journey of relentless self-improvement. Share this video with someone who needs a reminder that their job isn't done either. And in the comments, tell me, what's one goal you're going to commit to today? One step you're going to take toward becoming the best version of yourself. Because the job's not finished. You have work to do. And I'm here to remind you, you can do it. We'll do it together. Now, let's get to work.